Namaste. We are sitting on steps today, steps of life, stairway to success. Everybody wants to make progress in life. They want to go up this ladder of life. And what is the first process? Parents want to put their children in great schools. Schools they believe will help their children climb higher and higher and higher, like a springboard to success. But tell me the truth, does a large school qualify to give that to your children? What do statistics say? Statistics that I have seen have shown that children who studied in simple schools in small villages and towns did exceptionally well. Whereas many children who studied in extremely posh schools where the fees were very high, the buildings were very large, they had horse riding and they had so many specialized things. Those schools, the children who studied in them, they did not rise to those levels in spite of having all privileges. Why? The most important thing is the quality of the teachers. The quality of teachers is not determined only by the academic qualifications of the teachers, but how motivated they are and how sincere they are in imparting education to the children, how closely they relate to those children, how much they love and care for the progress of those children. That determines the success of the child's future, that determines the quality of education that is imparted. Usually, teachers in extremely reputed schools and colleges are concerned about their own progress, about their own career, and in that process, some of them overlook the benefit of the children who study under them. This has been seen to happen a lot, though it's not necessary, but it's quite often seen. And whenever they get a salary hike, they move to a better school, to another location. That is not useful for the progress of the child. Whereas where children study in a school where the teachers are consistently teaching there, they do not leave the school, they are dedicated, they follow up on all aspects of the child's progress. They just don't pass it off to others and say, this is not my fault, I did what is required. No, where the teachers actually look at the psychological development of the child, they look at the emotional problems they have, the social issues they have, they talk to parents, they try and see how the child can perform better. In such a scenario, children flourish. I know friends and others who even today, in spite of being close to 50 years of age, still keep in touch with their teachers and show love and affection to them. Why is that happening? Because the same nourishment was given to them when they were small. So if the teachers nourish the children and give them proper love and care when they are small, even when the children have grown up to be 50 years old, they still try and keep in touch with the teachers, wish them on Teachers' Day, on their birthdays. It's a family environment. So that's most important. So please check that out when you decide on which schools to put your children to. The other thing I want to say is a lot of people are looking at private schools as the only way out for the benefit of their children. Think a little differently. Why not government schools? The government is duty bound to give good education to parents, to children, and parents are paying taxes. If more and more parents put their children into government schools and then put pressure on the government to raise the standards of education in those schools, things will improve. And the excess money that you save by not paying fees in the government schools can be used in giving special value added education to your children, which can include things like special training in some sports, special training in some arts, in singing, in dance, or any other activity, or karate, etc., where you can use that money to help your child develop further. Please think about this and let us know your views. Thank you very much. Namaste.